me like a Hellcat.
Anime fans, Samurai 8 fans, what's good? The answer to that question, of course, is Samurai 8. Samurai 8 is good, even though there have only been 2 chapters. So, this chapter, Chapter 2, I didn't review it for the last couple days, even though it's been out for, I think, 3 days. I just didn't get to it, but I've gotten to it now, so let's get into it. The chapter can be reviewed pretty easily. Not a ton happened, but a ton happened. Or one major thing happened, which was Hachimaru is starting to meet his friends. So, this chapter, basically, Hachimaru was eating takoyaki, and he was enjoying it because he's never been able to eat anything but liquid foods before, and he really, really liked it. So he went for a walk with his holder, Hayataru, and he was riding Hayataru. Hayataru started flying, which was pretty cool, so Hayataru can fly. And then, there were these terrorists in this tank kind of thing, and they started firing shells, and they had destroyed an area by the river or something, and they started firing again, and they indiscriminately hit Hayataru and Hachimaru out of the sky. And then we saw this kid, Nameless. He was a bit psycho. He's talking to himself, and then Hachimaru crashed through his roof, and then they started talking, and it turns out he's Nameless, and he was at this school. The complex he was in was actually a samurai school, and he'd been there since he was a baby and had no memories, and he just kind of secluded himself from the rest of the world, and is talking to himself, and thought he was invisible. And he was the second best player of the samurai game that Daruma developed to find young samurai. And they just started talking, and Hachimaru asked Nameless, why can't you just give yourself a name? And then Nameless is like, I don't even know what gender I am. And they were just kind of having this conversation, and then we got that powerful Naruto speech. Except this time it's a Hachimaru speech. And it wasn't quite as powerful, but it was powerful. That amazing, that powerful, that inspiring speech Naruto trademarked, but now also well, I guess it's more shonen trademarked, but and the gist of it, Hachimaru gave a Naruto speech, which is a Hachimaru speech, and convinced him, Nameless, to go outside. And by how he did that was he challenged Nameless to a game of the samurai fighting game, and Nameless was like, well, I'm the second best in the world, you can't beat me. But Hachimaru, since he was also secluded for most of his life, Hachimaru was the best in the world. So he ended up beating him, and then they ended up going outside. But then the same terrorists from before pulled up and are like, let's destroy this school. So I do not think these terrorists are going to be strong in Chapter 3. I think they're pushovers. I think Hachimaru is just going to be like, what's all this commotion, and just, like, one-shot them. Maybe not one-shot them, but I don't think he's going to have that much difficulty. I think these guys are pushovers, as I previously said. So I think next chapter is going to have some more fighting, and Hachimaru's going to defeat these terrorist tank people pretty easily, and he's going to get some more. I think Nameless is gonna figure out a name for himself, and then he's gonna take Nameless back to his house, and both of them will either get enrolled in the samurai school they're presently at, or Daruma will train them himself. So that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, and only if you enjoy my content, like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Samurai 8 content. I will see you in the next video.